Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, I will be sharing with you on how to solve problems on the law of cosines. But if you are watching for the first time, please consider subscribing. Thank you very much for your support. Okay, the question says find the value of x to the nearest tenth for side lengths and nearest degree for angle measures. Question A and B involve finding the side length, and question C and D involve finding the angles. So let's take them one after the other. All right, so question A. In this question, we are required to find the length of the side x. But first, we have to identify each of the sides. So we have angle A over here. The side directly opposite is the lowercase a. Also, we have B. Angle B over here, and the side directly opposite is the lowercase b. And finally, angle C. Side opposite is the lowercase c. Alright, so once you have done this, you now discover that the unknown is the same as c. The unknown is x and that is c. Alright, so it means that we're going to use the formula c squared is equal a squared minus plus rather b squared minus 2ab cos c. So now we have to plug in the values of these variables. So you already know that c is the same as x. So we change this now to x squared equal a is 28. So 28 squared plus b is 15. So this will become 15 squared minus 2 times 28 times 15 cos 82 degrees, because the uppercase C is 82. All right, so this will be equal 28 squared is 784, and 15 squared is 225 minus, so we can use a calculator to generate this value. Right, so 2 times 28 times 15 cos 82 degrees. So that's 116.9054048. All right, so we can also use a calculator to generate this value. And right, so 784 plus 225 minus 116.9050408. Sorry, 9054 0.048. All right, so that gave us 892.0945952. All right, so at this point we have to take the square root of both sides. So the square root of x squared is x, and we have to find the square root of 892.0945952. All right, so we have 892, sorry, square root of 892.0945952, and that gives us 29.86795264. All right, so if we approximate this to the nearest tenth, then this will become 29.9. So this becomes the final answer to this question. 29.9. Good. All right. I hope it makes some sense. So let's proceed to the next question, question B. All right. So question B. First, you have to identify the given angle, and this is a given angle over here. So the side directly opposite that angle is this, and that is the lowercase c. So you start with this, okay? So you write the formula using the lowercase c. So this will be c squared is equal a squared plus b squared negative 2ab cos uppercase c. All right, so now let's plug in the values. Lowercase c is s, so that will be x squared equal, the uppercase a is this, so check the side directly opposite this, and you can see it here. So this is the lowercase a, and that is 9. So this is 9 squared plus, and this is the uppercase b here. Okay, so check the side directly opposite this, you can see. So this is lowercase b, and that is 4. So 4 squared negative 2 times 9 times 4 times cos c. So now we can, 9 squared is 81, and 4 squared is 16. So now let's use calculator to generate this value and just bring it here. All right, just before we do that, let's plug in the value of the uppercase c, which is the given angle. So this will be 2 times 9 times 4 cos the given angle, which is the uppercase c, is 128. So this is 128 degrees. Okay, so now we can go ahead and use a calculator to find the whole of this value. All right. So 2 times 9 times 4 cos 128. So that gives us negative 44.32762622. All right. So 81 plus 16 is 97 minus the whole of this value give us negative 44. So the whole of this value give us negative 44.32762622. All right. So now recall that negative times negative is positive. This is like negative 1. So automatically this will become 97 plus 44.32762622. All right, so let's add up this value. Let's add up this value using a calculator. So 97 plus 44, sorry, 44.32762622. All right, so that gave us 141.3276262. All right, so it gives us 141.32762622. So at this point, we need to find the take the square root of both sides. So the square root of x squared, that's going to give us x. So we now have x is equal. Let's find the square root of 141.32762622. So let's find the square root of this. All right, so 141.3272, sorry, 762622. Okay, so that gives us 11.88812964. All right, so the square root gave us 11.88812964. So if we approximate this to the nearest tenth, then this will become 11.9. And that is the final answer to this question. I hope it is clear. All right, so let's move on to the next question. Question C. All right, question C, we are required to find the angle. And like before, once the angle is known, Then identify the opposite side, which will give you the lowercase. So this is angle A, that's what we are looking for. And the lowercase is 22. All right, so now I'm going to give you a formula to use when dealing with the angle. Okay, so whenever you are looking for the angle, just use this formula. Cos uppercase A is equal the lowercase squared minus B squared minus lowercase c squared over negative 2 times B times C. All right, so always make use of this formula. If you, for example, you are looking for cos B, so cos B, then you use the lowercase b, start with that, squared minus a squared minus c squared over negative 2 times a times c. All right, and if you are looking for the uppercase c, then the lowercase squared minus a squared minus b squared over negative 2 times a times b. All right, so these are the useful formula you can apply when dealing with the angles. All right, so but in this question we are only concerned with the first one, so this is what we are working with. All right, so at this point we need to plug in the values for each of these variables. So the uppercase a in the question, and that is x, so this will become cos x degrees is equal, the lowercase is 22, so we have 22 squared minus, this is b, okay, the side directly opposite b is the lowercase, and that is 20, so minus 20 squared okay minus, and this is the uppercase c, so look at the side directly opposite, and this is the lowercase c, and that is 16 squared over negative 2 times 20 times 16. All right, so now let's first of all deal with the numerator and get that value, and after that we work on the denominator and also get that value. So all right, so 22 squared minus 20 squared minus 16 squared, that gave us negative 172, negative 172 over, so now let's work on the denominator. Alright, so negative 2 times 20 times 16. That gives us negative 640. Negative 640. So negative can cancel out negative from here. So now this will be equal equal 172 over 640. Okay, so cos x degree is this. So now to find the value of x, we have to take the reciprocal of cos. So if we do that now, so this will be x degrees is equal the reciprocal of cos, then put in this value in parentheses, 172 over 640. Okay, so you can use calculator to find this value. So let's quickly do that now. All right. So now the reciprocal of cosine and 172 divided by 640, close parenthesis. So now we have 74.41010 Okay. All right, so 74.4101089. So now if we are going to write this to the nearest degree, x degrees will be equal 74 degrees, and so this is the final answer. All right, so you can just even leave it at x is equal 74 degrees, and so this is the final answer to this question. I hope it makes some sense. All right, so let's move on to the final question, question D. All right, question D. You can see that the given angle, and that is what we are looking for, and the side directly opposite that is this, which has the lowercase c. So now, since we are looking for angle C, which is the uppercase, and just write the formula, and then this will be equal the lowercase squared minus a squared minus b squared over negative 2ab, or a times 2 times a times b. All right, so it's the same. So now at this point we need to plug in the values. So the value of the uppercase c, and that is x degrees. So this will become cos x degrees equal lowercase c is 2, so this will be 2 squared minus a. This is the angle A. This is angle A, and the side directly opposite that is this, which is 4. So the lowercase a is 4. So this is 4 squared. And four squared. All right. And b, this is b. And the lowercase is this, which is 3. So negative 3 squared over negative 2 times 4 times 3. So now this will be 2 squared is 4. So this will be 4 minus 4 squared is 16. This will be 16 minus 3 squared is 9 over negative 2 times this is negative 8. Negative 8 times 3 is negative 24. So we have negative 24. And so now if we calculate the numerator, it's going to give us 4 minus 25. That's going to give us negative 21. So we have negative 21 as the numerator over negative 24. So negative can cancel out negative from here, and recall that this is cos x degrees. So now to find the value of x, we have to take the reciprocal of cosine, and now you have 21 over 24. So let's use calculator to generate this value. All right, so reciprocal of cos and 21 divided by 24. All right, so that gave us 28.95502437. Okay. All right, so we have 28.95502437. So if we approximate this to the nearest degree, then x will be equal 29 degrees. And so this is the final answer to this question. I hope it makes some sense. All right, guys, if you find this video helpful, please remember to subscribe to this channel, like the video, share the link with your friends, and also click on the notification button. Thank you very much. I'll be looking forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye-bye.